Hello everyone, I welcome you all to Startup Academy, India's exclusive coaching for ISS examination. Since you all know that we are doing the analysis series of this year's 2026 ISS examination, and this is your last analysis of paper 4 of statistics, and we have completed all the analysis from paper 1 to 3 and from GS and English. Everything we have covered. Those who haven't watched it yet can watch it on our channel only. And though this is not only beneficial for those who have given the examination, but also for those who are planning to give the examination in the near future. So this is an opportunity for you all also how to see the analysis, how the questions come, how whether you can do it or not, whether you can attempt it or not, and how to attempt it, and what is the kind of moderation that they have done in the examination regarding the PYQs. Everything we have discussed in these papers, so you can watch it now. Now, coming back to our analysis for today, we'll be doing analysis of paper 4 ISS 2026. So, the overview of paper 4 is there are 7 sections in total, and we have to attempt only 2 sections out of them. 7 section means 7 individual topics or 7 individual what do we call that, advanced analysis or applied statistics method. So first one is our reliability or operation research and reliability. We'll be discussing side by side what will become, and we'll be discussing them. And there are 14 questions, means one section contains 2 questions. So all 7 questions contain 14 questions, and we have to only attempt 4 questions. That is 2 sections of our choice. It is not a foundation, as it was in paper 3 that we had to do 2 compulsorily, and rest from the rest 4 we had to choose, from the rest 5 we had to choose 3. But here it is our choice which section we are choosing, but under that section we have to do the question that is provided. So the first question, suppose we have selected section 1. So the first question have 5 questions which are of 10 marks each. So this question is compulsory for the one who's attempting the section 1. Question 1 is compulsory for that. Question 2 has 4 questions, and we have to choose 2 out of these 4, and these are of 25 marks each. So in total, the one section concludes your 100 marks. This is the overview. And similarly, if you attempt the second section, then question 1 of that section, the first question of that section includes 5 questions of 10 marks each, and question 2 or the second question of that section includes 4 questions, out of which you have to only attempt 2 of your choice of 25 marks each. That is the overview of this paper. There is no negative marking. This is the descriptive paper, so you just have to attempt the questions. And in the examination copy, they give you the whole copy. Like in third paper, they give you the copy. The question is written on the copy, and you have to write the answer below that. And whatever you are leaving, leave that answer in that booklet as well. But in here, the booklet that has been provided to us, they don't mention us the question because it would have taken many pages. So they give us 2 sections, in parts, 2 sections. First section, you have to say which you are attempting and then start answering the question. Second section, you have to again say which you are attempting and then start answering the questions. So that is how you attempt in the booklet. Now moving towards the first section here, which is operation, research and reliability. As I told you, first one is the question of demand of interior paint and exterior paints, usually with 2 raw materials have been provided. this section, question number 1, A, B, C, D, E, all the questions you have to answer. They have attempted that. B is your reliability question. C is your uh, question of jobs, assignment of job, and minimize the total man hours. This also you must have done in your preparation. Then fourth question is your machine question, the assigning of machines to the jobs and the graphical method. And fifth question is the definition one. Now this completes your first question of 5 parts, which had 10 marks each, and when we add them we get 50 marks question. Now if we see question number 2A, question number 2A, it is again, it is 25. We have to attempt only 2 questions from this, 2 parts from this. Then first part has been given to you like that, and it is of 25 marks. Second part has been given to you in 2 parts, first and second, and they have given the marks along with it, 5 and 20. Okay, optimum transformation matrix have been provided to you, and you have to solve it. And above that, the characteristics of queuing model has been asked, FCFS, first come first serve, that also you have to give. Then discuss the replacement policy for the cost increases. This is for 10 marks and this is for 15 marks of reliability. Now this is to solve a mathematical linear LMLPP by using simplex method. This is of 15 marks, and this second part is of 10 marks. So in total, you have 4 parts. B, C, and D are here, and A was here. So out of these four parts, you can attempt any 2 1. Now we'll come to section B, which is demography and vital statistics. So in this examination, if you are attempting operation research, then the strategy should be, if you are attempting one numerical portion, then the other portion should be your theoretical. That is the best combination for this paper. If you attempt 2 numericals or 2 theoretical, then you will be having very less time in your examination to solve both the sections completely, and this might make you lose marks even when you know the examination. So that is very important. The choice of section is very important in this examination. So this is section B of demography and vital statistics. First of all, the compulsory parts have been asked. So it is A, where central mortality rate and force of mortality definition has been asked, and then the establishment of relation has been asked. Both are of 5 marks each. Then question 3B are define crude rate with its limitation, which is of 4 marks, and explain standardized rate including methods of computation, which is of 6 marks. Now question 3C has been asked by the Gompertz or McCaham's formula for graduation, and this is the first time that they have asked us about the numerical of this, so it was an unexpected question this time. Those who knew how to solve the numerical portions of this would have done this, otherwise it was unexpected. Then question 3C is the relationship, draw the relationship between Px and mu x, where Px is probability of person surviving between x and x plus 1. Question number 3C, this question has been repeated a lot number of times in the PYQs as well, so it was an easy one. The life table, we had to fill in the life table. Now these were your 5 portions of 10 marks each, which we have completed. And question number 4A was the use of vital statistics. What is vital statistics? Explain registration method, census method for obtaining vital statistics. So first part was of 5 marks, second part was of 5 marks, and third part was of 15 marks. In total it was of 25 marks. B, question number 4th B, There you have been given the distribution, sex-wise distribution of population and number of births, and we have to compute gross fertility rate, ASFR, total fertility rate, gross rate of, and NRR, gross reproduction rate and net reproduction rate. This is also very important, or this has been repeated a number of times in your PYQs. So this was also an easy one, and it was all of 25 marks, means 5 marks each. Now question number 6C was the life table again, and it was mainly based on probability. So the first part was of 10 marks, second included 5 marks each. So this was your life table question. Now D part, what is internal and external migration? Discuss various classification of internal and external migration. 10 and 15 marks each. So any four you would have, any two you would have attempted in the examination. This was your vital statistics and demography. Now moving towards section C, which is survival analysis and clinical analysis. They have given us the five questions A, B, C, and D and E in your question number 5, and these are all compulsory till 5 parts. And if we move to question number 6, A question has been of 25 marks, B question was of 13 plus 12 marks. C question was of 28825. The minimum division has been done for this question. And question number D, the randomization and clinical trial. First part was of 5 marks, second was of 4, and the last one was of 16. So in total it was of 25 marks. Now moving towards section D. Section D here was statistical quality control, SQC. They haven't mentioned this. It might be a printing error. So question number 7A, what is statistical quality control? Advantages, 10 marks. Explain the statistical reasoning for 3 sigma limits, 10 marks. The metropolitan transit and everything, you have to draw the chart here. So control limit chart here, it was of 10 marks again. Difference between Q-sum and Q-hard control charts, 10 marks. Describe double sampling inspection plan and discuss its advantages, 10 marks. Now question number 8A. A machine is set to deliver. This was of 25 marks. It was X bar and R chart. You had to draw here. So it was that one. Next one is explain the statistical bias of construction P and NP chart. How is the choice between P and NP made? 25 marks. It has been decided to sample 100 items out of a batch to reject. This was of 10 marks because we have to calculate producer's risk and consumer's risk in this one. Then the next one is define single sampling plan, consider the sampling plan and find the probability of accepting a lot. So it is probability of P alpha, lot of good quality. So it was of 15 marks. Next, the last portion of choices, hourly concentration data from chemical process have been given, and we had to use Q-sum chart to detect the shift for the mu1 and k. So it was of 25 marks. So this concludes your section number 4, section D, which is our statistical quality control. Now moving towards the 5th section, which is multivariate analysis. So here, first part, they have asked us about the regression function x1 on x2 and x3 and conditional variance x1 given x2 and x3. So this was of 10 marks. Show that p-variate normal distribution is linear combination of univariate, 10 marks again. Then here also we had to show that tp square is greater than equal to tk square, 10 marks. And let there be two population, pi 1 and pi 2, known about 30% objects belong to pi 2. Then cost incurred, and we had to find new observation. This whole question was also of 10 marks. 5th part, they have given us a correlation matrix, and we had to obtain first two principal components and the percentage of principal variance explained by first two principal components. So it was of 10 marks. So this completes 5 portion of your multivariate analysis. The choice one included that generally it included the derivation portion only. So this is basically the theoretical. This concludes basically the theoretical portion only. Multivariate analysis is mainly for theoretical portion. So they have given X is a random p vector distribution, obtained distribution of x dash sigma inverse x dash and specifies parameter 15. And again, the rank question has been asked for 10 marks. Then second is simple generalized inverse matrix, 25 marks, whole question. Here also they have asked us about the testing of hypothesis equality, 25 marks. Canonical correlation and canonical variates, 25 marks. This concludes your choice question. Moving towards our design and analysis of experiment question. First is our derivation of RBD, randomized block design. Then second is our testing of hypothesis involving orthogonal contrast, 10 marks. Suppose you have V variates compared to V square, then we had to use a ANOVA table, draw ANOVA table, and both are of 5, both parts are of 5 marks each. Now moving towards D part, advantages of factorial experiment and Yates method for computing factorials, total 10 marks. And two factors replicated R time, ANOVA table, 10 marks. And give the example of such a design. Now the choice includes question number 12A, where we have been given a block treatment table and we have to estimate the missing observation in here and analyze the data, which was of 25 marks. B part has given us different weight gain and we had to find the linear model analyze and give according to this ANOVA table. So it was again of 25 marks. C part was analysis of covariance. So it was ANOVA that has been asked here in this part with one concomitant variable and explain its statistical analysis. It was of 25 marks. D portion included again ANOVA table and we had to find the effect of temperature on plate material type and according to this present ANOVA table, and they have given us the F values from the table, so you don't have to see. The last section, which is section G, is computing with C and R. Mainly C and R asks us about the coding and everything. So here, summarize the rules of conversion in C. When neither operand is unsigned, explain conditional operator. So it was of 10 marks. Given matrix, they have given us a matrix. We had to find its product of a matrix and its transport. So again, the code has to be written. It was of 10 marks. Describe two different approaches to update a data file. Write illustration programs, one each. It was of 10 marks. And again, write the code. Write illustration program. Find product, transpose, everything. Conversion in C. Rules for conversion in C. Everything that you are seeing here is nothing but the coding only. Write R code. Again, the code has been asked. So all 5 parts includes the codes, maybe of R, maybe of C. And the choice questions include the coding only. Write a C program code, write a C program code, write a C program test, write R function, using R function, right? We have to write the code, write R code. Everything includes the code. So this was of R coding and these 3 were of C coding. So this is how the paper was. It was if you would have done the PYQs and our solvation of our theoretical portions of paper 4, then this was a moderate paper, neither too hard nor too easy. This paper we can generally consider as moderate for this year's analysis. And those who have done the topics beforehand, And those who have revised the PYQs, then it was moderate for you, and those who haven't, then it was a difficult one for you. And in this we have given every lecture on every topic, and we from section A to section 7, section G, every topics we have covered. So if you want to get the topics, then you can ask us on our WhatsApp channel. We'll happily providing that to you. And we'll be starting a new series in which we'll be starting with the solvation of these PYQs just from 2026 onwards. So if you are interested, and if you want us to start with any particular topic that you are having confusion about, then you can ask us that in comment section or on our WhatsApp channel. We'll be starting with your topic first, and then moving forward towards the other PYQs that has been repeated previously before 2026. That's all for the analysis today. And if you feel any doubt, you can ask freely in the comment section. We'll be replying to the relevant ones. All the best and thank you.
Startup Academy.